Do you like the tools? Tools are fun.
They help you do a job?
Yeah. So that's why we got the gloves on, huh? Tools. Welcome back to Turkey Tuesday. My neighbor says take 5, it'll only take a minute. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to thinking about, after Sharon and I put together the last video on essential tools, we did leave out some things. And probably we left out one of the most important. And so that simply for us is that God has taken care of us, guided us and directed us through the many things that we have encountered. And not everything has been pleasant. Not everything is rosy. You know, it's a learning, growing thing that we're doing. And so I thought about that later after I got done. And, you know, the honest to goodness thing is, if God would have said no, or he can say no today, that's the end of it. That's it. So we are grateful for the blessings that he has provided and that he continues to allow us the opportunity to grow turkeys, to grow cattle, to farm. It is a blessing to me, and one of the things I left out the other day, to be able to work with my wife. And so every day she comes with me and we discuss ideas and see what we can do different. And here's another example. She's helping to train Dion for what needs to come next and how we can keep this farm running. A true blessing for us. So again, back to the essentials. This next group, you could stick in there anywhere. But again, all we're trying to do, all we hope to do is, if you're in this business or you are trying to do this, let's make it easier on the next guy, right? You will find that this is most likely the only turkey channel on YouTube. So if you are into turkeys, well, we do other things, but if you are growing turkeys, considering growing turkeys, or anything remotely around turkeys, this is a channel for you. First weeks, months, days, whatever you have, I want to say, man, it wasn't easy. And I had to come up with a new thing, so on and so forth. You know how it is. You've been there. Let's make it easier for the next person. That's what we're trying to do. So here we go. I'm just going to throw them in. No cute little boys today. They're just, here we go. I was just thinking, while I was sitting here, some of the essential tools that we missed. Here's another one, the cell phone. I basically have my office computer in my pocket wherever I go. So whether it's on the tractor or it's in the turkey barns, just today I was emailing and texting back and forth some files that were needed to get, moved. Everything is changing, and that phone sure has helped us to do that. Now, would I like it to be better? Sure. But at least it's better than my mind, which doesn't always work correctly. But boy, you can't dismiss what the cell phones, mobile phone, whatever you want to call it, what they've done, smartphone, right? And they're getting better. It's cool. So I keep notes on there. I can keep, I'm taking pictures, and I don't always use the pictures just for filming. Sometimes I use the pictures. I'll take a picture of something I can't read, zoom it up then on my phone and look at it, and I can get the number or whatever it is, take pictures of serial numbers and put that into a note, which then I have a file of equipment. So this tractor, all the various filters are on there, all the serial numbers on there, of the engine, of the whole tractor, and so forth. It's very handy. I just take a picture, boom. I go to cut firewood, I need a new chain. I don't have it, I don't readily remember that. I got it on my phone. I just walk in there and flip open to that note, and it says, I need this type of chain. It is awesome. I love it. I'm sure you love yours as well. But another essential that wasn't in there, a little different. It's just an essential for the farm. Very important. I have one at each door. I'm starting to think maybe I need one inside, like in the middle, but very important. Never forget to have a fire extinguisher and understand how to use it. So the PASS system, pull the trigger or pull the pin. A for aim at the base of the fire, not the top of the fire, aim at the base of the fire. S for sweep side to side. Didn't mention these, and it's very important to what we're doing. This area inside here, this is a Danish Entry system, which is just a means of identifying what type of a biosecurity system that you're using for your birds or hogs, what have you. We do use a foot pan. We put in some disinfectant chemical in there and try to change it on a regular basis. Those foot pans, boots, we step into it. Okay, I am here this morning, and you're supposed to wait. Each disinfectant you need to read and follow the directions. I am supposed to be in there a certain amount of time for that disinfectant to work. But anyways, once then I go into the barn, I in theory have disinfected my boots. Another one of those essential to what we're doing. And you might even say the whole thing here, the segregating off the system or the outside from the inside. So once I cross this demarcation line, they might call it in a book, these benches. There's the outside boots, and then I come in here and I change to these boots. Then I am clean, in theory, going into the barn. So let's go in. Here we have a roll seal door. These are the doors, and they roll up. They're pretty handy. They're two vinyl pieces of material separated by an airspace, and work pretty nice. Now, one of the problems is this bird here is an example of one. They get in and they want to start picking. And thankfully, this particular roll seal is not bad, but they've got a couple marks there where they've started picking. So what we did was we went and got a hog panel. And this one, I've even tried to put some screen in there to keep the birds out, which is starting to come, obviously it's come apart. And I obviously didn't keep one bird out. But without that, they just chew right through those doors. The interesting thing about birds is they can really tear stuff up, and you wouldn't think so. But essential is having the gates or panels. In this case, you got the hog panel here to help keep the birds away from the door. So there's a good example where the birds have gotten in there and they've chewed holes. If I ever find something that sticks to the vinyl well as a patch, I will put it on here. And if you know of something that would create a good vinyl patch, I'm open to suggestions, so I'd appreciate that as well. One more tool that is absolutely essential that I overlooked. For the first 4 years, we used these Hardy gloves, which these are pretty wore out now. I could take them and wash them, air dry. Do not run the dryer because this rubber starts to stick. Very good durable glove, and warm if you're cold. Good glove, reasonably priced. I believe like $1.99 or something like that at Harbor Freight. So recently, this last year, 20, I found these gloves at Tractor Supply. Have no idea what the name brand is. There's their logo. But I really like them. They're good. Got a good surface for touch and grabbing. Not that you need sensitivity there, and they're lighter. Good for mechanicking if you need to in here, but then also heavy enough to handle the daily grind. I found one today that had actually a hole and I had to throw it away. And that was that's the second one that I've had to get a hole. And they have been in the barn most of 20. So here we are in 21. So I like those gloves. You need them every day. I've heard of people that go in and pick up dead birds by hand, but that's not going to be me. Not gonna be me. And I don't think it's good in general. It's good for biosecurity if you do that. So each barn has a set of gloves or a couple sets of gloves. You know, Sherry walks with me, the kids walk, and so forth. So we have more than one pair of gloves. Really, what I try to do is every flock get another pack, and I just keep supplying them in there. They're not necessarily disposable. You can wash them, like I said, but they work good. And I'm sorry I neglected that in the other video. Nice group of pines, huh? Well, thanks for watching. See this relaxing moment that I have got recorded here for you. Why don't you subscribe, and so that next time maybe it won't be such hard work. Now, if you're doing it on like a TV or Roku, you hit the up arrow, and over in the left-hand side will be a little circle. Hit that little circle, and it'll take you to our channel, and you can subscribe. If you want to like it, you can do the same thing. Up arrow over to the left, and arrow over till you get to the thumbs up button. Or if you're Molly, you can hit the thumbs down button. So, thanks for watching. Why don't you subscribe? It's so beautiful.
Like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Ask your questions so we can all learn together. Come and grow with us.